Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cavaliers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That
wasting no time taking a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough space, and he'll Cats.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Virginia's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on second down. That's caught. It's Horn. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. But not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Cantrell. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working that left side now. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Kick is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Then touchdown, Kansas State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second and goal.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Burton. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Breaks into the open. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Horn. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Burton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense in hurry it low. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Going for 6. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Snagged out of the air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Finds a man on the left. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they stop him. He's got it again. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls and fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's second and 13 now. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Fires to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll go to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Cantrell. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll run play action. They're working that left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And they get him down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Back to throw, it's Cantrell. Finds his big tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 30. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying play action. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Looking for a man. It's Cantrell. And this young signal caller is playing well beyond his years. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. The give is to Smith. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Makes the grab. It's Burton. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cavaliers heading quickly to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Snap from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Gives it to the back on the draw. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. To the air, it's Cantrell. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off to the races. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands.
31, Virginia, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Going to the running game. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw on third. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Cantrell. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes it past the marker. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Here he comes from his own end zone. And the returner goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Terrible, awful, seriously, just disgraceful.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Zings it complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. It's complete to the left. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Horn. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Finds his man. It's Horn. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cavaliers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Virginia. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go right back to the run. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Cantrell. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The give to the lone running back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but... oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Smith. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's loose. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cantrell. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it on the counter. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burton. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door. Let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in, it's Rocket. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll try the run. Gives him a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
The returner brings it out to the 34.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field.
First and 10.
And we've seen a tremendous show from this freshman behind center. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. From the gun, the ground game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On fourth down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Handoff from the gun. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a grab with one hand. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. They'll go with a direct snap. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Cantrell. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't connect on his first throw. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And how about the day this freshman quarterback has had running the offense? And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just
turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. To the air, it's Cantrell. Working that left side now. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.